What if everything you know about our recent past is a carefully constructed illusion? Imagine an advanced civilization spanning continents, erased from the pages of history just 2 centuries ago. The clues are everywhere, in the grandeur of buildings that defy logic, in the gaps of our official textbooks, in the mysterious silence that follows when we ask, who built this and how? Once you start to see the evidence, you can never look at the world the same way again. Consider the monumental architecture of the 1800s, ornate palaces, colossal train stations, intricate stonework that stretches for blocks. History tells us these were built by hand, with primitive tools, horses, and rudimentary scaffolding. Yet, modern engineers admit that replicating such feats today would require advanced cranes, laser-guided precision, and years of skilled labor. How did people supposedly move 20-ton granite blocks into place without modern machinery? How could they hand-carve intricate facades with flawless symmetry, using only basic chisels and mallets? Even more baffling, these architectural marvels aren't confined to one region. Identical design elements, massive domes, elaborate spires, repeating motifs emerge simultaneously in cities thousands of miles apart, long before the advent of rapid communication or standardized blueprints. The official story struggles under the weight of these impossibilities. But what if these weren't isolated projects by disconnected cultures? What if they are the scattered remnants of a single, technologically advanced global civilization, known as Tartaria? Look closer at these buildings. Notice the copper domes and towering spires, features that, according to mainstream history, are merely decorative, but evidence suggests otherwise. These elements may have functioned as parts of a sophisticated energy network. Cross-sections reveal patterns and channels within walls, hinting at a system designed to collect and distribute energy wirelessly throughout the structure. Old photographs show antenna-like features later removed or disguised during renovations. Copper wiring embedded in stone, mysterious basements filled with equipment that served no clear purpose. These are the fingerprints of lost technology. The greatest minds of the past, including Nikola Tesla, hinted at rediscovering, not inventing, wireless energy transmission. Tesla's patents mirror the very features seen on these enigmatic buildings, suggesting that our ancestors understood and harnessed forces we've since forgotten. Far from being relics of a less advanced age, these structures were once part of a global infrastructure operating on principles we're only beginning to grasp. But what happened to this civilization? In the early 1800s, something catastrophic swept across the world. The evidence is buried, quite literally, beneath our feet. Buildings with first floors now hidden below street level. Windows and doors that open onto blank walls of earth. Grand staircases that lead nowhere. Official explanations tell us cities raised their street levels for drainage. But why did this happen simultaneously, across continents, without coordinated technology? Maps from the 1700s plainly show a vast empire labeled Tartaria, stretching from Eastern Europe deep into Asia. By the late 1800s, it vanishes, replaced by the modern nations familiar to us now. Coinciding with this erasure, mysterious fires razed city archives, and sweeping renovations modernized urban landscapes. World's fairs appeared, showcasing new inventions suspiciously similar to technology already embedded in the architecture around them. This is not the story of organic progress. It's the evidence of a deliberate reset. This revelation transforms our understanding of human history and capacity. Instead of a slow, linear climb from primitive to advanced, we see a deliberate regression, a suppression of knowledge. Tartarian civilization used free energy, harmonious architecture, and natural laws to create a world that worked with, not against, nature. After the reset, we were given coal, oil, pollution, and disposable construction, systems that pale in comparison and chain our potential. So, where does that leave us? The evidence is all around. Walk through your city and look up. Buried windows, star-shaped forts, repurposed buildings with inexplicable features. Once you know what to look for, the veil lifts, and the hidden history emerges. The rediscovery of Tartaria is only beginning. Will you accept the official narrative, Or will you start to question what else might be hidden in plain sight?